Ganesh Kumar, are we audible and visible to you?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good
Yes,
morning.
sir. It is audible.
Yeah, very good. Ganesh Kumar, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Ganesh Kumar. I belong to Barmor district, Chamba, Himachal Pradesh. I have done my primary education from Barmor itself. After that, sir, I have done my graduation from Government College Sanjoli, Shimla in 2023 with Bachelor of Arts in History. After that, sir, I'm preparing for competitive exams.
You are a part of NCC.
Yes, sir, I was part of it.
That also you mentioned, right? You can include that
Yes,
when you are introducing yourself.
yes,
Okay,
sir. Okay,
fine.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. You hail from Himachal Pradesh, Himalayan territory, right?
Yes, sir.
It'll have its own
Yes, sir.
internal security threats or
Yes, sir.
vulnerable. Can you explain that?
Sir, since Himachal Pradesh share boundary with China in the northwest, so and also sir, it share boundary with the unstable districts of Jammu Kashmir such as Doda, Kathua, which are famously known for the terrorist incidents. So the border crossing of the terrorist is one of the issue, and others are the border with the China remains it although it is not unstable, but there is also there is always a suspicion of the Chinese side doing something adventurous, and also sir, there is issue of drug smuggling which is recently emerging, sir.
Okay. As a student of history,
Yes, sir.
yeah, can you tell me some of the Himalayan kingdoms that existed?
Sir, Himalayan kingdom, even in Himachal Pradesh, there was kingdom such as Kullu, Kangra,
Hmm.
and sir, Jammu and Kashmir was also one of the state. And sir, in Sikkim there was Chogyal,
Hmm.
and even in Northeast India there was small Himalayan kingdoms such as Ahom. These are all I can recall right now.
Okay. You studied at Ghani, right? How big
Yes,
is
sir.
the city? Ghani.
Khani, sir,
So you had your Ghani.
Khani, sir. Khani.
Khani,
It is a
Khani, yeah,
place.
Khani.
Yes.
Sorry for misspelling it. So, what was your takeaway from your schooling from there?
Sir, since it was in the Himalayan region, so one of the major learning which we got from there was to survive with the minimum resources. Since
Hmm.
the accessibility was not very much possible there, so the resources were limited. Also, sir, the physically being physically active and in the training. So this was also one of the learning from there as the terrain is challenging, so we have to go up to 3 to 4 kilometer by walking. So these were the two things, sir.
Okay. As a student of economics,
Yes, sir.
today there is an inflation crisis is blowing up. Even today, it is not coming to an end, right? So,
Yes, sir.
what are the kind of economic impacts it is making on India, both micro and macro level?
Sir, so the major impact I think is of West Asian crisis is the oil supplies which were coming to India. They are now disrupted due to which, sir, the oil price is increasing. Even 2 3 days back, we have seen an increase in the LPG which was used commercially in India, and also,
Yes.
sir, it is also disrupting for the Indian Airlines, whose major market was in Middle East, and also sir, the Indian goods such as tea, rice, which were majorly exported to UAE, Iran, etc. They are also disrupted, sir, due to this crisis.
How about the remittances? You already mentioned about it.
Yes, sir. Remittances, sir, since the Indian diaspora in the Middle East is very big, so the remittances supply it has also disrupted, sir. And there is also suspicion that, sir, even in future the people will fear migrating to the West Asian sector, so it can reduce in the long term, sir.
Yeah. Having really hailing from Himachal Pradesh, I thought your preference will be some border management forces. But your preference, first preference, CASF. Why?
Yes, sir. Sir, since I have been in Chamba district, where CISF is posted to protect the hydroelectric Chamera hydroelectric project. So since childhood, I have seen CISF working there. Also, sir, I think CISF has a diverse role which protect the critical infrastructure. So, sir, these are the two reasons due to which I have put CISF as my first preference, sir.
Okay. Okay. What is your learning, your takeaways from NCC?
NCC, sir, since my days in NCC, so we were taught to stay in discipline, and sir, unity was one of the thing in unity and discipline, also the motto of NCC. So the major learning was being disciplined and staying united. And if any action which we are taking, we should take our own responsibility of the action, and the action should be collective, keeping in mind considerations of all the stakeholders and staying united wherever possible.
You read self-help books,
Yes, sir.
but there is a criticism where most of the Western self-help group books, I mean, based on capitalistic ideas and also make people to work towards capitalism. Is that criticism correct?
Sir, there are certain books which are majorly focused on capitalism and the ideas of capitalism, such as sir, earning more money and building businesses, such as Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the psychology of money, etc. However, sir, there are certain books which majorly focus on the psychological aspect as well. So,
Like,
which
tell me one book that you read last.
sir, it was Attitudes is Everything by Jeff Keller, sir.
Attitude,
Attitude is Everything. It is written by
attitude.
Jeff Keller, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Fine. What are your takeaways from that?
Sir, this book provides that our attitude is the window to the world. How the way we see the world, it will appear to us. If we see the positive things in the world, then the world will it will reflect as a positive thing to us. But if we just see the negative in the world, then it will appear as the negative. So the major takeaway is that it is our attitude who decides how we will live in this world.
Tell me about some cyber security institutions in India.
Cyber security institution.
In India, yes.
Sir, there are major cyber security institutions. Is certain,
Mm,
and so there is also Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center.
mm.
Sir, also, sir, there is Ministry of Electronics has its own cyber security wing, which works on the cyber security issues. These are the things I can remember, right?
Okay. So, do you think AI will have serious effect on our internal security?
Yes, sir. AI, since it is expanding very fast, so it can have major impact on internal security. Majorly, sir, AI guided drones and robots, which are now emerging in the warfare. So they are with the very limited cost of lives and resources. Now the impact has increased proportionately, sir. So this is, I think, one of the emerging challenge in the internal security.
I heard about Anthropic.
Yes, sir. I have heard of it.
What was the latest adventure?
Sir, it was Mythos AI, which was recently developed by the Anthropic. It is an AI system which can detect the security lapses in the major infrastructure issues. And also, sir, the issue is flagged since not only just finding the issue, it can also make it a threat.
I'll give you a clue. It's a 0 day.
Yes, a 0 day vulnerability.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So it can make in major infrastructure vulnerable to attacks, sir, since it can find the lapses which are there. So it becomes very handy to the hackers to attack the system and manipulate with the information, sir.
Yeah. How do you protect from such attack?
Sir, we need to implement our own counter measures, which can we, sir, the proper sir, we need to properly investigate and stay alert wherever possible. Agencies which are responsible for this, they need to actively coordinate and stay vigilant, and by this way, sir, we can detect the whatever attack is anyway coming to it.
Okay. Fine. Thank you. What is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Nesh, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You come from Himachal, Chamba, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the history of Chamba?
Sir, Chamba district is known for its continuous history since the 6th century BC. So since 6th century AD, since sir, it was far from the major from the reach of the major empires in India, so it was not invaded very frequently. So it has its continuous history. So it was in the 5th century AD. It was ruled by the Rajput kingdom. Then in the fifth century, 6th century, the Maru, one of the ruler of the hill district, he established the empire. And sir, Bharmor was the capital at that time. And during the 10th century, the capital was shifted from Bharmor to more valley region in the Chamba district. Chamba district especially is having the continuous history even till today, sir.
Mhm. There is a Punjabi writer, poet.
Yes,
He
sir.
had written something about Chamba, a girl from there. Are you aware of it? Very famous
Sir,
writer also, poet.
I'm not aware, sir.
Shiv
I'll
Kumar
have to read
Batalvi.
about it. I'm
Shiv
sorry,
Kumar
sir. I'm not
Batalvi, you know what?
aware.
Okay, you are a student of economics.
Yes, sir.
So what is a multi-dimensional poverty?
Sir, multidimensional poverty is a macro aspect which not just include the economic criteria, which is for the poverty. It also includes, sir, resource deprivation and other factors, which includes, sir, access to education and other resources, electricity, etc., sir.
Which is a better measure, economic or multi-dimensional?
Sir, it is, I think, multidimensional poverty is a better measure as it takes holistic picture, sir.
So suppose government gives every other thing free,
Yes, sir.
electricity, education, everything, and there is no employment,
Yes, sir.
no regular monthly income.
Yes, sir.
Then do you think this measure is good?
I think, sir, giving free of cost everything will not make everything good. Since, sir, the government is also having limited resources. So if we provide everything free, so then the cost for the government will increase. And
That is
if
all right.
there's
That is not an issue here.
yes, sir.
Issue is, I mean to say, they get everything free.
Yes, sir.
The parameters of multidimensionality, right?
Yes, sir.
But there is no employment,
Yes, sir.
no regular income.
Yes, sir.
So do
Sir,
you think the multidimensional poverty index is good for this thing defining poverty?
sir, I think it will it will counter product it will be counterproductive in the future since sir, there is no employment, everything is given free, so it will make the people dependable, and if in the short run it may have an impact in improving the standards, but in the long run, if these resources are cut down, then it may have
I'm not interested in discussing what will happen to the government or what will happen to I'm focusing only on the measurement. Which criteria should be adopted?
Sir, I think
Government is not
multi-dimensional.
worried whether they have resources or not, but they say we are giving everything, all parameters we are satisfying, except
Yes, sir.
employment,
Yes,
right?
sir.
And they say that now because parameters are being satisfied, so people are out of poverty otherwise.
Sir, in the short run, I think it may have an impact, and where
Mhm.
we see the poverty is reducing. But I think,
Mhm.
sir, it is not sustainable in the long run.
Not sustainable in the long run, that is given. Yes, we agree. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now we are claiming now that we have finished Naxalism.
Yes, sir.
The next challenge is to hold on those areas,
Yes, sir.
right? How do we hold on those areas that they do not again, Naxalites, they again come back and take over?
I think, sir, the major step which we can take to hold on these areas is the, sir, ensuring the development deficit which was historically there, it does not persist. Sir, we need to actively uh, develop the areas. We need to actively provide them facilities and coordinate with the people staying there so that they did not get disconnected from the local administration. So if they are getting the government benefits and schemes effectively, then they would be sir, better engaged in their lives instead of getting engaged in activities such as insurgency and nationalism.
Hmm. Okay, thank you so much, Ganesh. All the
Thank you,
best.
sir.